Hey, good afternoon again. Christopher J.P. McGann here. Welcome to English. In this lesson, we are going to look at the difference between the past continuous and the past simple. So, as is always the case, when you use the ing form, or when the speaker uses the ing form, they are more focused on these ideas. However, with the past continuous, and to do that, it's very simple. You just put be in the past. I was standing, you were waiting, we were eating. The whole thing is in the past. You can never, ever talk about now. Only the past. So, we can also have the past simple, the non-ing form. And they work together. Take this example here. So I've got very strong sunlight now. I'm struggling with it. It's very bright. Think of this idea for a moment. What do we have? I could say to you, we were waiting at the airport. That's a background activity. Started in the past, lasts a period of time, but the reason I use this tense is to tell you the fact. The blue line I just put on there shows you something interrupted this background activity. We were waiting at the airport when you arrived. So the fact goes inside the background action. Okay? Let's think about that for a moment. I'll sit back. I don't have the sun so shining so strongly in my face. Hopefully you can still see this. Background activity, doing, action, period of time. It has to use some time. So, let's think of another example. We were swimming in the sea. One background activity. The sun was shining. Another background activity. People were waiting on the beach, sunning themselves. They were enjoying the day. All of these are background information, or is background information, excuse me. But the reason we give this background information is to state the facts in blue. These are things that break the action. We were swimming in the sea when it started to rain. We had to finish that, but to stop it. Fact. So anytime you hear the non-ing form, please notice that is a fact. The ing form, the speaker is telling you about the activity, the period of time, what was happening. In business, a really classic example of this is, what were you doing when the accident happened? Now, you could say, well, I was standing on a chair, I was cleaning windows, when suddenly I slipped. Fact. I fell. Fact. I broke my arm. Fact. But the people who need this information, they don't just need the facts. I fell. I broke my arm. Ouch. No, they need to know the background actions. What was happening that resulted in this fact that you broke your arm. So in business, that really is a classic one. It's very easy to understand. The background activities, and there can be more than one, they can double each other up. Each time we wish to give background information, we use the past continuous. Be in the past, plus a verb, plus our little friend, ing. Ing, who is the king. Ing, who is everything. Runs all the way through the sounds of the language. You can never get away from this. So, that's the past continuous working together with the past simple. I can hear a bird. I guess you can if I can hear it. But I would advise you now to look online or get your lesson book and look at these two tenses, how they work together. They're nearly always used together, and the speaker simply uses the past continuous to paint a background picture, to show what was happening, and then they use the past simple to state the facts. We were listening to music when you arrived. Period of time, we were listening to music, background activity. We were watching a film when you called. Notice the past simple contains the fact. So hopefully you now have a better idea of what's happening. Past continuous, background information. It can be used again and again and again in one statement or one telling of a story or giving information. But each time we want to state a fact, we use the past simple. Hope to see you in another lesson. Take it easy. Don't forget, ing is the king. Ing is everything. See you soon. Bye for now.